Welcome back for 7/15/2025. A few things have happened. Now, it has come to my attention there are people in our midst that want to work with us, but for some reason, they don't want to talk to me. I've had my officers tell me a few times over the week that few people, I'm not going to mention any names, have wanted to reach out and contact me. Mostly for content cooperation, they said. Hopefully, they hope that my guys can help their guys do content together. Seems simple. But, if anyone needs to message me, you can do it directly. I'm not some Constantine entity. You can reach out. It's totally fine. I'm not busy. I won't get mad at you. I promise. Even though I might be busy. But that being said, yeah, you can contact me in game or Discord. Always available on Discord because Discord is basically all my apps are tied to my phone, but Discord's directly tied to my phone. I feel so. If you need to message me, it's a pretty good way to reach me. Now that's that. Who cares? Jintan. It's like the Star Wars meme for Jintan just comes back after 5 years. Actually, no, I think it's been more like 3-ish years, 3.5 years that he's been off YouTube. But yeah, he decided to make a video, and the video he made was on B1Q. The Keepstar reported got destroyed. So, so with that being said, um, leads us on to the Paragon events, or I mean, if you guys played I played Solaris MechWarrior 5, but a lot of people they played it's kind of retro gaming, like the retro gaming paradise logo. We've all seen it, you know. So Eve Online is currently trying to do an event where it's like, guys, look, neon colors. They're calling it nano coding. Crazy, right? It's just a huge marketing ploy to sell skins. That's all it is. That's all EVE Online is now. A marketing ploy to sell skins. Look at that. You too can get skin components for. I mean, I myself love their service. Love this. I myself played Black Desert and was a guild leader in Black Desert. I'm not afraid of consumables or microtransactions, but predatory practices like this are absolutely horrible. I was promised, and we've been promised for the past 5 years. No hyperbole, 5 years for player customization of corporate skins, corporate colors, corporate personalizations. We haven't gotten it. We were promised it 5 years ago with structures, and then they blue balled us, and they said, "Sorry, we're sorry. Um, we're so sorry. How about we give you another update in 3 more years?" And it's like 3 more years for another update for the colors to the structures. What? So, it it just boiled down to they lied to us. They never gave us colors, and the only thing they did give us were these consumables, which again, totally okay. But the whole idea is we make a skin. We make that skin. We physically make one copy of that skin, and that one copy is very absorbent. And but the thing is, like, for example, if we have organizations that are like much larger, and again, not to knock the little guys too, because little guys are important, but like seriously, on like a grand scale, if you're making like 50 or like 500 of these skins realistically, There's no way to do it. I can't do it. I mean, I've tried to do it. I've tried to say, okay, I'm gonna have a skin I give out to all my officers. No, I can't do it. It's too costly. I can't do it. And I really wish that they had a system where it's like, okay, you want the colors like green, green, black. Okay, green, green, black. On what ship? The Tristan. Okay, the Tristan. How many copies do you want? You want like 300 copies of that? They don't even have that. They just have one at a time still. And that's why it's like, oh my god. Skin consumables for skins that nobody uses. It's a horrible system. We've been all complaining about it. We've been complaining about it for years. We were literally promised in the Legion expansion to have player customization or player colors, corporate colors, to display your corporate colors so other people can recognize that you're from. It's literally like a little Call of Duty banner. It's like, hey, your corporation gets a little Call of Duty banner color. It's like, why do I need a banner? I don't need a banner. I don't. I don't need a banner. I want to tell my members, it's just like I imagine it in like in Chrome Hounds, the really old Xbox game, where if I say, okay, you guys can pick any color of mech you guys want, but I like to, for example, my favorite color of camo skin was the Wonder Bread combination or whatever. It was like white base and then like polka dots or whatever. But basically, people knew what that was. And people could say, well, I could either pick a black mech or Wonder Bread and represent my. I don't even know what it was called. I think it was like a mercenary company back in Chrome Hounds, but that's beside the point. That's what I imagine in a game that is now being worked on in 2025. And the best they got in 2025 is a bunch of consumables. Great, it's really gonna make me want to log in. I remember 5 years ago, actually it shouldn't be that long, like 3 years ago, we had these things called Halcyon boosters. These things were so incredibly important because if you got a Halcyon booster, you could have like 15 to like 20% mining yield for like 2 hours. And that was crazy if you were, for example, you had an ult, it was just a miner, and you're like, well, I could just pop this and mine 20% more. It was so godly. They don't even have that anymore. They don't have anything whatsoever. They have the login rewards. Manufacture this, capture that faction warfare complex. It's just like, okay, what do we have to look forward to? Consumables. We don't get anything. It's there's no angle to this event other than the consumables. I remember when EVE Online had so much culture and so much lore that I feel like it's just been stripped away and the developers don't care about it anymore. Developers do not care about the lore whatsoever anymore. I mean, I'm hearing news on EVE Online and blah blah blah, but it's all about the Frontier game. It's all about the mobile game. They don't talk about this game until it's like, oh yeah, by the way, we should probably roll out with another Plex sale. Who knows what this game's gonna look like in 6 months, but I'll be there to detail it every step of the way. Until then, that's all I got.